they sent a message from the sky. It's as if Ra has descended upon us.
Oh yeah, I don't think I want to actually. That's way. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that actually. One ability point is about useless. So I need to go collect the let's see, what are they set up by? Let's see where this is at. Find and rescue. Well, I need to look at this. Where is this at? Find and rescue Anna and the blacksmith. Desecration is ripened. Fetus assumes with kings, queens of Egypt empty, and their treasures cluttering the market stalls. The guy takes it on himself to help sister bring justice to this. Okay, see the best. Phoebus. Alright, where's this at? Phoebus. I don't know how big or small of an area this place is. Memphis, what's it? don't know where this guy is. I have no idea where I'm even to start looking. I don't see any place called Thieves. I don't understand what the hell. 'Cause I'm thinking maybe it's a smaller Providence inside one of these places or whatever, but you see some of these places have little names right there, like Leopis. So it's probably like one of those. That one ain't got a name. Huh. That's the only thing that I don't like about this game, is they do not like to tell you where the fuck you're supposed to go at all. Their mapping and their tracking system for their quests and shit is just absolutely just garbage. Just fucking garbage. So I don't know. We'll try this one, I guess, if I can find it. It's just bullshit that it won't mark. It only marks some things and tells you where some things are, and then that's it. It's just real half-assed. You know, it's like, are you going to tell me where the fucking shit is, or are you not going to tell me where the fucking shit is? And the answer is sometimes yes and sometimes no. But basically, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And they wonder why people are so hesitant to invest any money in any of the new games that they're coming out with, when they just fucking mix shit together. It's just they're gonna mix Chinese and Japanese shit together and fuck up everything about it, and then treat the gamers when they're playing the game like, you know, figure it out yourself, fuck you, we did our job, we don't care, we're just lazy, useless fucks. So you lazy, useless fucks can figure out how you're gonna get $70 from me, because I'm not paying you any money for any more games from you in the future. Because these old games tell me all I need to know about your current games. You don't give a fuck about nobody. The only thing you give a fuck about is money. There's nothing wrong with wanting to make some money so you can survive and shit in this world or whatever. But you want to treat other people like they owe you the money for some reason or some shit or whatever the fuck your attitude is. I don't care. I don't care. I'm just done with you now. I just know I'm not spending no more money. I'm not giving you no more money for anything. I'm tired of being fucked over. Alright, it's been going on for fucking 30, 40 fucking years. Enough's enough. Enough is enough.
this be referring to a sundial? I wonder. This number seems important.
15.
This number seems important.
Yeah, you kind of said that already. Anything in here? I love this game, though. I really do. I love this game. I've had so much fun playing this game. I've really, really enjoyed it. But I don't trust Ubisoft. I don't trust the direction they're going. I don't trust anybody anymore at all. No companies. Nobody that works anywhere in the top tier of any companies. I see them all as greedy, lifeless pieces of shit that are just trying to figure out a way to steal my money. And they will up to and include destroy me, my family, everything I own, everything I believe in, to get their hands on my money. And because of that belief and that attitude that all all companies in the world seem to have, I will show them no quarter ever in my future. I will never give them the benefit of the doubt for anything, and I will always assume that the only reason that they're saying or doing anything is to try to figure out a way to steal my money.
This must be the sundial that was depicted in the tomb.
Because that's all they care about. That's what they worship. They worship money, and they worship their god king that they associate with money. It's hard for me to even function anymore, man. It really is. I can't. It's hard to cope with knowing that the world is the way it is and people believe the way they do, and half the world wants to destroy and kill the other half. And the half that they want to kill and destroy and ruin is the half that only wants to enjoy the world, to enjoy love and kindness, prosperity for everyone. But half the world thinks that they're the only ones that deserve any happiness or any joy. But not just that, but the people that they disagree with must be destroyed, and their lives must be destroyed, and everything that they feel or believe in must be destroyed. Because love is an awful thing, and sharing and kindness is an awful thing. And despair and confusion and hatred should rule the world. And it is very hard to cope from day to day knowing that now. No matter how smart you think you are in life, you never expect to learn such hard truths in this world about your fellow countrymen, about your fellow world travelers, that half your species that exists on the planet wants to destroy the other half and destroy everything I mean, just destroy everything. And they want to blame us for it. They want to blame the people that care about them, that care about the advancement of our civilization. They want to destroy and kill all of them. If not kill, at least destroy them. Enslave them. Because they want to go back to all the things that stifled our growth. Like slavery, dishonesty, betrayal. Conquering each other's lands. They want to go back to these days. To the medieval days where the strong kill the weak and just run over everything. And the problem is when you meet the strong, you realize they're not really strong. They're just crazy and scared and angry at the whole world. So they want to destroy it and burn it all down. And to know that half the people in the world feel this way. It's difficult to take pleasure or have happiness in anything anymore at all. Knowing that that's out there just outside my front door. But half of the people out there that I see want to destroy me, want to kill me, want to burn down my life, and want to enslave me. Because they feel that they have more of a right to exist than I do. So much more of a right that they have the right to take my rights away, my life away, everything away from me. Though I've done no harm to them at all, ever. And have only done things in the best interest of forwarding their lives and making their lives better too, not just mine. I don't have the selfishness like that. But they believe the exact opposite. Only they should strive, only they should advance. I need to be destroyed and smashed and put down. So every day now I wake up knowing this. It's hard to even want to be here anymore, in this world at all. Knowing that it's all basically hopeless. There is no good over evil, there is no love over hate. Because hate always comes back, evil always comes back. It never dies or gets smashed out. It always comes back to destroy and kill and ruin more. Because half of the people in the world won't stop inviting it into our lives and feeding it and betraying the rest of us. And it's a hard truth to face every day, knowing that. Just knowing that fact. I feel like I'm living in a house surrounded by a moat that's made of gasoline. And people are driving by flicking lit matches out their window constantly at my moat of gasoline, knowing that if it ignites, it's going to explode and kill me and everyone inside. And the only thing that I have harboring inside is just love and happiness. But they won't stop flicking their matches at my moat of gasoline to try to destroy the love and happiness that there is in the world. Because that's all they're trying to do is just destroy. They're not trying to build anything, they're not trying to fix anything, they're not trying to help anyone or anything. They're only trying to destroy as much as they possibly can. And it's hard to live in a world where you know that half of the people see that as a good thing. The destruction of everything. I know I'll never have any forgiveness or kindness for half of my countrymen. But I know one thing for sure, I can lose everything. Everything I own, everything I have, and I'll be okay. Because it's happened before, and I've survived it multiple times. And these fucks that are trying to take everything away from everybody else in the world so they can hoard it all for themselves, those people, the reason that they act that way and behave that way is because they know that they can't lose everything and survive it. They can't function without their money, without their illusion of power. I mean, it's not an illusion. They do actually have real power. They're destroying all of our lives right now. First, all of the payment systems of the United States of America has been rearranged into a configuration that they now control. And today, the Department of Labor has begun trying to defend itself from what's coming, which will be its destruction. I'm sure after the Department of Labor, or while the Department of Labor shit's going on, because that's going to be the distraction for the Department of Education's destruction. And during all of this, they're busy conforming the press into their own propaganda mouthpiece, like ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN. They all work for the Republicans now because they're all owned by super rich people that are all working for the same agenda. Obtain all the money and all the power. Suppress the multitudes. Change the narrative, change the speech. That's why we're not hearing how dire things really are, or how the existence of democracy in America is being completely destroyed right now. People are like, well, somebody's going to jump in, and nobody's going to jump in and do anything. This is going to only lead to one thing. There's going to be blood soon. And the people on the right that think that they've won and are busy dancing and celebrating their victory are going to find out that the people on the left have guns too. We believe in the Second Amendment too. And if we're going to die, we're not going out alone. You're coming with us. If they're going to burn it down and destroy it, we're going to drag you into the fire with us. You're going to die too. It only ends one of two ways for the guy in charge. Either he gets impeached, or he gets his power stripped from him through other means, I guess. We've been here before with the British. We've been here before with the southern states. And now we're here again. The difference between America and all the other countries like Georgia and all these other countries that have lost their freedoms, like Belarus. I mean, look at Belarus. They just had their election. No protests, no nothing. They just sit on their hands and don't care and just let a dictator run and control them for 30 years now. They've given up. Because they don't know about freedom or understand freedom like America does. We've had to fight and die and bleed for freedom repeatedly, over and over. It's all we've known is war, over and over again. Every 20 years we're in a fucking war. And we always say it's in the name of freedom, it's in the name of freedom. I mean, sometimes it is. The birth of the nation was in the name of freedom. The Civil War was in the name of freedom. World War II and I, all in the names of freedom. And now here we are again. But this only ends one of two ways. They either get terminated from their job, or this is going to break into a revolution. Everybody's like, oh, it's civil war. It's not going to be a civil war. Because half the Americans ain't going to rise up against the other half that's demanding their freedom. Otherwise, there ain't enough Proud Boys, okay? They don't control a big enough chunk of society to survive the onslaught. But if everybody sits on their hands and just lets each department get destroyed one after the other, eventually, when the freedom of speech is removed, and it will be, what they call the legacy media, which is ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN, all of the Fox, all of those that are owned by billionaires and shit. Once all of them have been completely snuffed under control and are only telling you the propaganda that they want to say, and then they go after the YouTubers and the TikTokers to make sure that they come in alignment. Once that happens, that's when the call will finally go out, I think. Because that's usually what it is. It's when they try to take away the information from Americans. It's when Americans rise up and start arming themselves and getting ready for another revolution. Except it'll be very short. Because the United States military isn't going to drop bombs on its own countrymen. They're not going to bomb their mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers. For this group of billionaires like they think they're going to. They think money can buy anyone and anything, and maybe it can on an individual singular level. But it can't buy everyone at once. The reason that they're doing this to the federal, and why they've been doing everything that they've been doing, and you'll keep hearing the same thing over and over again. The reason behind it all is because these things should be controlled by the states individually. That's their talking point all the time. That way you break it down to a local level so that it's easier to bribe the local people. You can't bribe the Department of Labor that runs the entire country because it's just too big. But you can bribe the Department of Labor in your local town when there's only 3 people that work there. They only make $20,000 a year, and you come in with $100,000 in cash and ask them to do you a favor. $100,000 in cash ain't going to do you much good at a federal level at the Department of Labor when they're pulling billions of dollars every year. But at a local level, that kind of money will get you anything you want. And once it's in the hands of the local and state level and there's nobody to supersede their rulings or laws, all you have to do is buy the one person that's in charge at the local level. You just find out what their value is, double that, make them an offer, and boom, you're done. It's an easy way to buy out the country so the rich can buy it out from the poor. But I so envy my parents now. My parents, both of them, they're dead. I so envy them. Because they died knowing in America that was still free. That they could still be proud to put their hand on their chest and say a pledge of allegiance to a flag. Or sing the words of a national anthem and feel so much pride inside of a country that fought for self-determination, to be ruled by the people themselves, and has become the most successful story in the history of the world. And now, half the people say money is more important. Let's get rid of this experiment. While we've flourished it and then given it to the rest of the world to enjoy, they're enjoying it over in Europe. The country that we fought for our freedom against has now obtained more freedoms than we have. Because they learned. That a country ruled by the people is a lot more stable. There's a lot less fighting when everybody is involved in the governing. I guess the good thing is I'm at the end of my life, not at the beginning. I'm glad I'm not. I mean, I feel bad for my daughters because they're the age that I'm glad that I'm not. They're in their 20s. They're at the beginning of their life watching this shit happen, watching a democracy of their country be torn to pieces. It's just so fucking sad and depressing. It really is.
I will take a few feathers for Tamhotep's ritual. That is all the items. Now to meet Tamhotep on the road to the pyramids.
What? What is he talking about? I don't understand. Is he talking about over there, half a kilometer away? Is that still part of this, or is that a different one bleeding into this one now? I don't know what story is happening right now. I don't know what's going on. I'll go over to where it's telling me to, though, and see. It just feels like being alive now. It's just a depressing existence of just constant sadness. No motivation to do anything at all.
Whoa. Yeah.
Why do you keep swinging it after? I'm pressing it before I get to him, and you're waiting until after I go past him before you swing it. What the fuck is that about? The hell? He's inside. What the hell? He's inside the rock somehow. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know how I'm supposed to do anything to him when he's inside the freaking... It just keeps going all ballistic because of him being there, and there's nothing I can do about it because the game is glitching out because every game I play has to act stupid. I have to always reset every fucking game I'm playing. Every time my broadcasts are all fucked up all the time. It's like, well, this game is fucking fucked. I gotta reset it and fucking try again. I'm like, well, if I have to reset, I might as well just play a different fucking game. Because as soon as I start to do that, it's gonna shut everything off. Shuts off the broadcast, shuts off my gameplay. I have to wait for it to all reload again. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, 15.
This number seems important.
Yeah, 6 and 5, or 10 and 5. I don't know, maybe it's 10, 15 is what it's talking about. I don't know. This thing keeps appearing and disappearing over here. The arrows. Stand up, dude. I don't understand what they want me to do. I mean... I don't really see nothing. Well, this sucks. I guess it's something to do with this leopard or whatever, or his hyena. I think it's a hyena. It's stuck inside this fucking wall. It doesn't do nothing, right? What am I supposed to do? He's inside the fucking wall, man! Where is... Window burn. Poison. Or... Shit. Alright. Enough of this shit. Fucking enough. Show me a question mark any fucking where. Anywhere. There's a couple. Good enough. That's fine. Let's go there. Fast travel not available. That's fucking great. That's fucking great. Well, I guess I'm gonna be shutting the game off then. Look, there's a marker again. 72 meters over here. Watch, when you start to get close to it though. Poof! Disappears. Gone. But it's right about here. With the fucking sundial. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do because nothing is lighting up at all. Nothing. There's no secret entrances. There's no bad guys. There's no nothing. 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 Alright, fuck it. This game's over. I tried. It won't play. I'm done. Gonna play some Warface Clutch.